Hello and welcome to the first and hopefully not the last commentary from your boy El Comandante 56, known to most that I game with as simply Dante, bringing you a commentary on Airstrip-No Intro. Was playing a little team deathmatch last night. Signed online. My normal crew was not on, so I said, what the hell. Let's roll the dice and risk it. Let's play with some randoms and see what happens. Normally it doesn't end well, and let me just tell you, this one didn't start well. As you can see, I'm about to get taunted on by a guy whose Spanish name literally translates into your father in a thong. Gotta love that. But ended up finishing, I think, 1 over even. Got the win, which is the most important. Normally don't when you kind of random up there. But was lucky enough to get 2 pretty beastly players on my side. Finishing both, I think, with 17 kills and kind of offsetting the shitty play from the bottom 2 players. I just kind of hovered at mediocrity in the middle there. Oh, this one's a good one coming up here. Come on, Sully. Where are you at? Where are you at, Sully? You should have rolled, buddy. Should have rolled out the doorway. What do? You're standing in a doorway, you're getting shot. You just want to stand there and knock on the imaginary door? You should have rolled. Anyway, I want to try and focus this commentary on some of the things that have come up recently amongst our group of gamers, and talk about certain things in the game that kind of upset a lot of players. Here's a great example, the first one. We'll talk about blind fire. What are your thoughts on people who blind fire primarily as their style of play? I know a couple people who I game with who blind fire, and it works well for them. That's what they do. And they do well. They hold 2.0 and 3.0 KDRs and not a whole lot of headshots, but they get lots of wins and they're very competitive and they get their kills and they don't die as often, which is not something I can say. Most people have an issue with them, or anyone that blind fires, because they find it to be noobish, right? They think, oh, this guy can't play, he has no skill, can't aim, blah blah blah. I'm sure you guys have heard it before. But my thoughts on it is that there's 2 sides to the story. First off, the game allows for it. Yes, I get mad when people do it to me, and I hate the noobs who love the Cal 7 and want to rush you and blind fire punch you like that, but once in a while you get your little karma instantly coming back and biting them in the ass. But at the same time, if they're not cheating, and it's something that's in the game, and it's something that you yourself can do, you kind of can't be upset about it. It's kind of like you're mad at someone for the shirt they chose to wear, but at the same time, you're not wearing the shirt. And you're upset because they chose to, and you don't like the shirt. Well, if you didn't like the shirt, then don't wear the shirt. Or if you like the shirt and you're mad that they have it, then go buy your own damn shirt. And that's kind of how I feel about blind fire. I mean, if you're pissed off at it because it's killing you nonstop and you're upset with the person that's doing it to you, well, by all means, you find the gun that they're using, you equip a class with it, and you use it right back at them. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to bitch about something that you could do yourself and have the same result if you thought you had that same skill set. If you don't think it takes any skill, oh, you just gotta run up to someone and hold R1. Be my guest. Run up on an enemy and hold R1 and see what happens. If you're playing anyone on this game that has even just a little bit of skill, chances are it won't fare too well for you. And even when you do, my example here, I get a good kill with the shotgun, run up on someone pressing R1. But check this out. You run up on someone, you press R1, you get the hit marker. Sometimes you get bit in the ass. It doesn't always work out in your favor. Yes, I know. Your father wears a thong and you know how to taunt. So that's my thoughts on that. The other thing I wanted to talk about was something else that kind of kicked my ass in this game, and that is the Gmal with the accuracy booster. That gun, to me, is the new overpowered gun of the game. At first was the Cal 7, and its blind fire accuracy was just so OP, and then I think it was the FAL, and I'm sure they mixed it up with the AK and the M9 in between, but the Gmal with the accuracy is definitely the new overpowered weapon of the game. I mean, as you can see there, that guy put maybe a burst and a half at best in me. And yeah, he could be lagging, who knows, but that combination right there just seems to be super accurate, obviously, because it's the accuracy booster, but at the same time it just seems to track targets and put more damage on them. It kind of, to me, resembles what Down the Irons was in Uncharted 2. It has this ability to kind of carry over into cover and continue to put bullets on target even when there isn't any angle for the damage to take place. Wow, I do terrible here. Oh my gosh, I should have had that kill. So I don't know. Do you guys run the Gmal? Do you run it with accuracy? Do you think that's a good combo? Do you think it's overpowered? I mean, me, I use a variety of weapons. Primarily the FAL is what I used to use, and ironically enough, I used it after the update. I heard all the hype about it and got into it after they had updated it with not knowing, and had some success with it. And plus, as many of you know, if you run the Talbot skin with the Talbot Micro and the Talbot FAL, you get that extra free green booster Stealth Buddy. And each combination of guns like that has its own free third booster you can get. And I kind of like Stealth Buddy. I've had success with the people that I play with, and if they know I have it, they'll do their best to get those choke outs and earn me my kickbacks, which seems to help quite a bit. And that's the whole point, is teamwork. To work together as a unit to have success. That's one of the main reasons why I enjoy this game so much, is because I have a good group of friends that we enjoy playing together, but we have a great variety of skill sets that when we come together is very hard to beat. I find that we're a very good team and we rarely lose because of that. It's not like your Call of Duty, which is obviously the most popular title for both consoles. I feel like that game. What is with that accuracy Gmal? It kicks my ass. But that game seems to really hype up the individual. The kill streaks and the kill cams really emphasize individual talents, and it's not so much about the team as much as it is about how good that individual outshines the rest. And yeah, there's certain parts of this game. Obviously, there's the stats at the end that people try and, you know, reach the top of those boards on. But you have to work together, because the second you go out as an individual, you get owned. Especially when there's the power plays like Mark Man, for example. Well, if you go off on your own there, you're going to screw your whole team. So, you know, the plus side to this whole Uncharted game is the fact that you have to be coordinated, work together as a team. And it's a lot of fun, especially if you get a good group of guys who play well together and can coordinate. It's competitive, and I enjoy it. So hope you guys like the commentary. Please rate, subscribe, and yeah, more to come soon.